right, welcome into another episode of the Dumb Marks Podcast. One Gotta Go. We're going to do the recap of last week's One Gotta Go at the end of this one.
Okay.
Donald and Jason got their eyes closed, and I didn't want them to see the list before we actually put it up.
Anything we're doing.
Spoiler alert, production-wise, the list got to be up before we actually get into the segment. So, Donald brought out the ass-shaking songs. So, I went with... Go ahead, open your eyes. Club songs with sex fights. If you was clubbing back in the day and these songs came on, chances were there was a fight that broke out. Okay, it was your crew against somebody else's crew, and we weren't talking about you got served doing a dance battle. We were throwing blows on the floor. Okay, so we got "Tear the Club Up" by 3 6 Mafia, the OG of starting fights in the club. Okay, that was 97. That was 97, right? So this goes from 97 to 04. Okay. Tear the Club Up was the OG. You got Knuck If You Buck by Crime Mob.
Boy.
Every hood anthem out there at some point in time had Knuck If You Buck as their hood anthem. Okay. Bia Bia, Little John, and the East Side Boys.
I remember that. That's
And
2000.
Rough Riders Anthem, the remix off of DJ Clue's The Professional album that drops with Dragon's verse, and it just goes from there. Here's your 4 songs, club songs that started fights. Which one gotta go?
Damn, this is hard.
Chris, were you in the club with any of these songs playing?
I was in the club with these songs playing. I remember there's only one that I actually don't remember. But
And that would be what? The Rough Riders Anthem?
hell no. Remember that one.
Not the DMX one.
I know,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the remix.
No, I remember.
Right. I'm just sure. Sometimes, you didn't know Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood. You didn't know none of those. So I figured you put them off the face here.
When you said that's just like, yeah, me and you had different club experiences. Never had that fight in the club over a fucking song.
Oh, it was
It was never real like that to me. I was going to the club to have a good time and drink.
You saw the ladies clear out and dudes got on the floor, and then it just turned into
Mosh pit-esque, but another way.
Maybe I'm
I
going
went to the ones with the mosh pit, not necessarily the ones that did this shit.
Maybe I'm going off of now vibes, but Rough Riders Anthem for me got to go because that was more of a, I don't know, everybody just threw their hands up. It just, I don't.
When's the last time you listened to the remix to Rough Riders Anthem?
That's probably why I'm going off of recency bias. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the remix because
the chord when the hook dropped. First off, when it starts in the beat and then Dragon drops his verse, and then they get to the hook. Yeah, you want to smack somebody in the mouth.
I'm gonna have to go back and check that one. I don't know. Right now, I feel like Rough Riders Anthem is just all inclusive. Like we all Rough Riders, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Because I think if I listen to any other ones, like if I'm going to work with listening to any one of these, I might swing on somebody, except for Rough Riders Anthem.
Go ahead, Donald.
I can't choose. I don't know which one to choose. I don't.
I was very proud of this list whenever I put it out there. I'm like, okay, this is a solid list where it's going to be difficult to kick one off.
Are we shocked that you liked something that you did?
Well, I mean, normally I pat myself on the back, but this is a legitimate pat myself on the back, not just I'm taking the credit, pat myself on the back.
I got a question after we pick, though.
You want me to go? Because my opinion just doesn't matter in this. So, I mean, Knuck If You Buck and Bia Bia, I know those songs the best out of any of these on here. So those two aren't going. I know the Rough Riders remix. I don't know Tear the Club Up, honestly.
Oh, you weren't in the club. Get him off the list.
So,
this got to go. You voting the OG off?
I don't even think he knows who 3
to me, that doesn't even mean
Chris, who's Project Pat?
Who is Trick Daddy?
Again, my opinion doesn't matter on this one.
I'm gonna have to pick Rough Riders Anthem. I mean, it is good. It's real good, but the other three, just like Jason said, man, if those three come up, man, I'm sparing somebody through the wall. Like legitimately. I mean, jeez, it might be a little more than that too. But
We need to work on everybody's mental health on here.
we're like, yeah. Rough Riders Anthem have to go. Just by default.
We're bonding through club trauma.
It is.
Look, B.I. is definitely staying on the list. All right, that somebody's getting punched in the mouth as soon as that comes out.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I remember we were on,
Sometimes it'll slip on the playlist in the car, and I want to give my wife a jab to the face. Like that's what B.I. does to people.
And Steve just got canceled.
I don't actually do it.
you can think it.
Hey, in my defense, she's a black belt and can kick my ass. So I don't, pull punches there.
You can think it. Mm-hmm.
Nuck if you buck, like I said, that's not going nowhere. Tear the Club Up is the OG of OGs. That chorus, if you don't know, probably got more white kids to say a word they're not supposed to say than maybe any other song in your entire life. So, for me, as much as I love Rough Riders Anthem, out of these four, I'll say it got to go. If I'm in the car, driving and whatnot, I'd probably throw on Rough Riders Anthem first just to listen to on my playlist. So from a club fighting song standpoint, I'll let it go. But from, me rolling around the neighborhood in my car, I'll probably put that one on first. So I'll go with Rough Riders Anthem.
So what's number one on your list?
As far as songs that start a fight,
Yeah.
For me, it's either B.I. or Tear the Club Up.
Okay. I don't know. As soon as I hear B.I., the first thing I think of is Why You Acting Like a Bitch. And that right there.
That's why I said
that might be the line that just, you say that in the club and everybody's getting decked.
I remember.
I would probably lean more towards B.I. As being the numero uno, with Tear the Club as the second.
I remember somebody was playing that on the All-Star baseball bus going down to Cincinnati, and we were made of just like rival teams, just made into one group. And then somebody played that, and there was about to be a big fight on the bus going down to Cincinnati. That's what you call team bonding.
Team United right there.
Yeah, it came on, and it was like, damn, you're over with.
All right, well, hit us up on, and this is not a male-dominated list because females were in the club throwing hands too.
Oh, yes, they were.
So I expect equal voting from both male and female demographic here on this list. So hit us up on social media. When you see the video, watch it, listen, chime in, vote, comment. We love the interaction with these videos, so hit us up and let us know which one of these songs got to go. And before we get out of here, what was the results from last week's one got to go since I was not on the show?
Did you see last week?
I did not.
Okay, so last week Jason did complimentary bread and restaurants. It was between Texas Roadhouse Rolls, Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuits, Cheesecake Factory Bread, and Olive Garden Breadsticks.
Oh, Cheesecake Factory Bread got to get out of here. What, cheesecake and bread? No, I'm
That's
going
what
to
I said,
Cheesecake
too.
Factory for cheesecake. That shit got to go.
So Jason, credit to you because this might have been our highest. This might be our highest voted week ever.
I mean,
So-
we've done it before, so I won't
I
take
would
all
put
credit.
I would put Longhorn's bread over top of Cheesecake
Yes,
Factory.
it
I
did
would
not
too,
taste
but more
different.
people frequent Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory than Longhorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have changed the game if Longhorn
Longhorn bread. Oh,
By one vote, the fans voted off Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuits.
What? The
Who
cheddar
got-
base got to go?
The second one was Cheesecake Factory, though.
all I seen was Olive Garden.
Texas Roadhouse got the least amount of votes.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and Texas Roadhouse, it's not necessarily the bread
butter.
that's good. It's the butter that makes
Butter.
Texas Roadhouse bread.
The
Right,
rolls
let's
are
keep it real.
good. They come out hot
Let's
and
keep
fresh.
it real.
So
It's the rolls. Yeah, it's the rolls.
I am surprised.
Really?
Yeah. I was surprised
Cheddar
too. I was
Bay's?
really surprised about Red because no joke, all week all I had playing in my head was the Boondocks, the Cheddar Bay Biscuits.
Look, Chris
It's so
trying to
good
get
you can
invited
make
to the
it on at
cookout.
home.
Chris trying to get invited to the cookout with that Boondocks reference. Wow. Wow. Cheddar Bays.
Surprised.
Over
Yeah.
Olive Garden. Wow.
I was Olive Garden too.
The breadstick, it's unlimited.
was three.
Unlimited salad and breadsticks, bruh.
3?
It went Red Lobster, then Cheesecake Factory, then Olive Garden.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I had it in.
Yeah.
In reverse order. Olive Garden was second as far as staying on the list.
Mm.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I don't get
All
that.
right. Well, shout out to everybody being a fat kid voting on bread and butter before you eat your dinner. Hopefully you give as much attention to this list as you did the bread and butter list.
I got messages from mine
Yeah,
saying,
did.
"How dare you put like these 4 together because they're all good."
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't put it together.
For
That's the
the
whole point of the game. The whole point of the game.
Yeah.
Internal conflict.
it was all interaction this week. It was a good one.
Let's go. Keep it up. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Don't let that die down. Keep chiming in, keep voting.
Food seems
Hey,
to be a hot spot.
if you leave comments under the video that we share, if you leave comments, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, even leave some comments. We'll read them out on air for good ones. So we'll give you
Mhm.
shout out, read you out on air with the comments.
Unless
And
you're
those
top
votes are calculated too.
They are.
They're all
They
calculated.
are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody that votes and continue to play along with the Dumb Marks podcast. One gotta go.